everyone? I'm WBRC's Lyndon Blake here at Greystone. We've been having so much fun at the Regions Tradition Celebrity Pro-Am all day long, but the fun is not over yet. We're getting ready for a big announcement involving Regions and the PGA Tour champion, so I'm going to step out of the way and let our speakers make the big announcement. Oh. We had a great time.
Test. Who's sitting where? I guess John and then you, Miller. Huh? I want to thank everybody for coming. In the 30-year history of this tournament, and this is probably the most exciting day for me personally since the inception of the tournament, since the original announcement back in December of 1991 on that hillside there in a tent because there was no clubhouse. But I'd like to introduce the front row here is Ronnie Bruno, the tournament founder. He had the vision to start this tournament with his father back in '91, and he has put so much time and effort in this tournament over the years, including this year being the first tee starter announcer. But Ronnie set the tone early on in terms of the charitable mission of this golf tournament, and that's always been the primary focus. And we're in our 30th year, and more than $20 million has been donated to local charities. So thank you, Ronnie. Mark McGarvey is the president of Greystone Golf and Country Club. Great partner. This is our home. This is the 17th year that the golf tournament has been hosted here at Greystone. Its membership, its staff, they embrace this tournament in a huge way. And we're very thankful for them for all they do and the hard work. Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Greystone. And then I'll turn it over to these three guys because they've got speaking parts. And here is John Turner, the CEO and president and CEO of Regions Bank, who has a big announcement for the tournament.
Gene, thank you, and again, thank all of you for being here today. Beautiful day, thankfully, after our experience last year, and I guess some number of years. It's awfully nice to have a beautiful day like this, and particularly in such a beautiful place. This golf course is in fantastic condition. Congratulations to the membership, to the staff here. It's really a treat to get to play, and it's got to be one of Reese Jones' best designs, I think. Certainly the Golf Channel thinks so, as I understand it, and we enjoy it. As Gene said, we're proud to be associated with the tournament. The Bruno family started the tournament, and for 30 years we think it's been a great success. Generates over $25 million in economic impact to the community every year, and importantly, we've contributed, as Gene said, over $20 million to charity, much of that to Children's of Alabama, which does such a great job taking care of children in need from across the state and frankly across our region. This is a special tournament to us at Regions. It's important to our associates. We look forward to it every year. We enjoy the tournament. We're proud of the impact the tournament has, and I think I would say the same for the community. I'm always impressed at how excited the community gets about the tournament every year and rallies around. And if you just look at the number of volunteers, the attendance we have, I think all of that is confirmed. So having said all that, it's my great pleasure to announce that Regions has reached an agreement with the PGA Tour champions to extend our sponsorship of this event to 2032. So we'll continue to be the title sponsor. And something we're really excited about, we have great partners with the tour, great partners with Greystone, the club, and broadly the community, Children's of Alabama, and the other charities we support. So it's a great day for us, something we're really excited about. We're going to keep the tradition here in Birmingham through 2032. So with that, I'll turn it over to Miller Grady.
Thank you very much. That is tremendous announcement that you've just made, and I know you really did it because you want to play golf with me for another 9 years, so I don't know about that, but best Pro-Am Wednesday we have on tour. Look at the crowds out there today, certainly amazing. You know, I think you said it correctly, John. It's all about the partnerships. It's the partnership we have with Regions. Thank you for that. The long-standing partnership, now it's going to be even longer. We really appreciate that. The partnership we have in the community, the partnership that Regions has in the community with Children's of Alabama, couldn't do it. You know, the charity impact, the economic impact that you mentioned, $25 million annually is amazing. Bruno event team, what you guys do here, first-class event. Ronnie, thank you for the vision that you brought forward so long ago to allow us to continue to play, to allow our players to continue to be here. This is a major on our tour. The players look forward to coming here every year. They look forward to the large galleries, the fantastic golf course. So we couldn't be more excited than to continue this through 2032. So thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Tom Shufflebarger, the CEO of Children's. You know, since 2009, we've had the privilege to be the primary beneficiary of this tournament, some $2.6 million to date. And this partnership with Regions, with the PGA Tour champions, with Bruno events team, it's just the perfect match for our hospital's commitment to sick and injured children. You know, since 1911, we've been providing specialty pediatric care. We serve families from every county in Alabama and from most states in the country at some point. These children and their families are the real beneficiaries of what happens here. And it's more than the money. It's the awareness that and the attention this brings to our mission and the needs of our patients that really is valuable to us going forward. We have a couple of patient ambassadors here today, and we have one with us here now. She's an ex-champion for us and Ambassador Gabby, and her mom Gail, and they've done a lot of work on behalf of the hospital to give back, and we appreciate that. So it's really on behalf of our staff at Children's, our board of directors, more importantly, our patients and their families. We want to thank everybody that helps make this happen. We greatly appreciate it, and 9 more years is just incredible. So thank you.
Ronnie, how old will we be in 2032?
How old we be?
Yeah.
Too old.
That is remarkable, John, from the bottom of my heart. Without trying to get too emotional, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you, Tom, one of the things this gentleman has tasked us with doing, there are several things, but number one on his list was, I want to grow that number to Children's of Alabama. And so we take that very seriously. We also are going to embrace DE&I more and more. We've already started that process, but we want to continue to grow that. And then we want to use this as a catalyst for growing the game of golf. The Junior Regions Tradition was last weekend. We had over 100 players. We had a waiting list of 75 kids. They played this golf course, tournament conditions with the structures up. And we're also starting, we're not, but there is a First Tee chapter beginning here in Birmingham, and George is going to serve on the board of directors for that. So we want to grow the game of golf. So those are some of the objectives that we're going to aspire to achieve here over the next 10 years or so. I want to recognize real quickly, and I've said this before, and people say, well, you just said it because he's in the audience, but we've done events all over the country, 30 states. The best support we get from any municipality anywhere is Hoover, Alabama. Mayor Frank Bucato, let's give him a round of applause. Chief Nick Jersey in the back, Thank you, Chief. I cannot thank you guys enough for what you do for us. And without you guys, we simply couldn't do it. The volunteers, it's just remarkable. 800 people buy their uniform and come out and donate their time to make this tournament a success. They're in the green shirts, and we have a couple here. Yes, sir. All 30 years, right? Okay. We've got 15 volunteers who have done all 30 years. And this tournament's moved around from April, May, June, and August. And August was tough. Let me tell you, we did that 2 years, and we got to go to a better time of the year for weather. But thank you, and just so symbolic of so many people who give selflessly, because if we had to pay all you guys, we'd have nothing for Children's. I mean, that's just simple math, and thank you for that. Regents, thank you. So active and involved in our community, not just here, but everywhere you turn, they're there in terms of supporting and making this a better community. Children's, I like to brag on them. I've had the fortune, and it's good in that none of them were serious, of having my children go to Children's and have surgery and some other things, and it's been first class. I'm very personally passionate about that place. All you have to do is walk the halls or meet some of the patients, and it changes your perspective. Some of the old-timers remember how the Danny Thomas event in Memphis elevated the St. Jude's Hospital in terms of using the tournament as a platform to echo what they do at St. Jude's. We want to continue to do that very same thing here, Tom, and talk about all the great work that you guys do. As Tom said, 42 states, they serve patients. Every county in Alabama, they serve over 500,000 patients per year. It is the busiest pediatric ER in the Southeast, with close to 50,000 visits per year. And here's the key. They treat all patients regardless of their circumstances or ability to pay, hence the need for fundraising like through this golf tournament. So we're committed to keep growing that number, Tom. We want to make it bigger and bigger. Miller, thank you. These are great partners. It's had several names since we started. It was the Senior PGA Tour, and then, and what was it before the PGA Tour? The Champions Tour. And then we, okay. And when we started, it was Chi-Chi and Trevino and Palmer. And now it's 8 Hall of Famers are in our field this week. There's nowhere else in sport where you can go watch the athlete compete who's already in the Hall of Fame. 8 Hall of Famers are out here this week, so great competition. And then the final thing I'll add are these celebrities that come. The list of celebrities who've come over the years is very long, and it's very illustrious. We have never paid one celebrity for their time. They donate their time to come out and help us with our charitable benefit. And, you know, I want to thank and hug every one of them, although I don't think Coach Saban wants me to hug you. But it's remarkable what it does, because it's helped the tournament transcend golfers and introduce the tournament to sport fans or entertainers. And that's what it's all about, getting families out here, people out here having a good time socially. So the weather looks great through the weekend. Thank you once again, John, Miller, and Tom. And let's have a great week.